Hey you guys, so wanted to share super simple tips on how to get awesome water shots off of your iPhone and a tripod. And it doesn't have to be an iPhone, it could be an Android, but the tripod is about 8 inches. Excuse the technical interruption. The tripod's about 8 inches. You could also use a 4-inch one. And I just propped it up on the side and the edge of the pool and just angled the phone until I had the angle, excuse the technical interruption again, of the car deciding to honk, and angled it with the water angle that I wanted. And you also want to pay attention to like shadows, depending on what you're trying to do and get. And you guys, I've learned so much by watching bloggers, influencers, and just playing and constantly applying stuff. So here you go. So I wanted, like you'll see in the shot, I wanted like a mermaidy shot. So you can see the shadow because of the timing. However, in my shot, and you can do this too, you can just crop. There you go, voila. Instant amazing content. Oh, and let me share you guys. One of the things that's been on my mind is sharing how you can create massive content when you travel and how easy it is and how to keep it super, 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 super simple. No need for fancy cameras. I use my iPhone 100%. I thought about getting a vlog camera a couple years ago, especially when I saw a lot of bloggers, influencers I was collaborating with use them. And I actually bought it at Best Buy. And literally, you guys, I took it back like 2 days later because I started to think about, wait a minute. Yes, I can learn how to be a photographer, and I might still, and I've taken a couple classes actually, and I may still get the camera in the future. So I'm not knocking or saying that, I won't. But I started thinking about what was the simplest and easiest way for me to do this and to teach others to do it. Because some people, again, will want to take classes and learn more, but some people will want to keep it very simple. So everything that I shoot, including my courses, including my social media content, including masterminds, is 100% for over now a year on my iPhone and with a tripod and using the sound that's in the phone, because I started to think about, where do I really want my attention and my energy to go? So literally, how could you do it? So for example, swallowed water, excuse me. I went this weekend to a leadership development weekend training with Herbalife in Orlando. And one of the reasons why I picked Orlando is it's close, it's driving distance, and I was gonna fly initially, but then I decided I wanted to drive because I could stop and take breaks and rest and kind of, flow. And I stayed at Airbnb, and I stopped on my way down there in Jacksonville for a couple hours and ended up staying close to Kissimmee. And literally, you guys, my plan for content every single day is thinking about themes of content and colors. So, which also fits into themes. So if you look through my page, my themes are consistent pink, blue, and green with white or, edits and things like that. And it took me time to get there. You guys, years ago when I first got on Instagram, I didn't think about any of this stuff or on social media. And as I started to grow and think about what I wanted colors around me to mean, pink passion, blue creation, green abundance, and also tying into Fit Life Creation with follow, love, and all we do, impact people and transform the mind. That's what FIT stands for. And really, really showing people freedom and really, really showing people that the same exact things that I create and do, you can too. There's nothing you can't learn. There's nothing you can't do. There's nothing that isn't teachable. So if someone else learns something with enough time and tools and teaching, you can absolutely learn. So pink, blue, and green, those are my theme colors. So first you might want to think about what kind of theme colors you want. So look at some bloggers, look at some influencers. One, think about what you want. Two, look at other people for inspiration. So I look to different people and I'll get I love how like for years, I noticed how Sir Style on Instagram or Nicole Lakin did very, very lifestyle-y stuff. So I was drawn to that because it was showing a life with multiple aspects. I was also drawn because I love to travel. Travel bloggers like Travel Luscious, who went with us to Costa Rica, to Cuba. She couldn't go to Costa Rica because she was actually getting married. Shout out to Ashley. And I also learned a ton about video from her as well, and just her colors and, you know, and whatnot. And now granted, she uses a camera and she edits on Photoshop, but I thought about like, okay, I can do the same things with using Snapseed and my iPhone. So that's literally what I use, you guys. I use my iPhone. I use a preview app for Instagram to plan out and like make my theme sync. And then I use Snapseed. So that's the extent of my editing. And sometimes I don't edit my photos because sometimes I love how it came out just as a natural shot. And if I edit, it's a very, very light edit on Snapseed. I don't do a ton of editing. It's super simple. I save different looks. You can save looks on Snapseed. They also have preset different things like pop or accentuate that you can use, and it's super, super simple. The other thing is when I go travel, or just in general, I've gotten to now on a daily, weekly, monthly basis, is not only thinking of terms and color, but also thinking in terms of what do I want to show. So for example, the fact that I'm shooting this video in my bikini in the pool is crazy to me because I'm actually teaching you valuable stuff and content, but I'm doing it in a way that it's a lifestyle. So you see that, okay, I have freedom as an entrepreneur to basically do all kinds of stuff that I would have never imagined years ago in corporate America. Hi, how are you? Someone's coming out here to clean, so I was saying hi. That I would have never imagined years ago. And so I think about all the time, like, what do I want to show people? And what do I want to lead people to? So for example, I'm clear on I want to show lifestyle. So I'm shooting a video in a pool. I'm clear and I do beach stuff. I'm clear I want to show business stuff with health, money, business. So like earlier, I shot some content in the hotel lobby here at Aloft, which is amazing. Their colors are pink, blue, and green everywhere. So it was one of the reasons why I picked them to stop on my way home. So it's literally putting thought and intention behind pretty much everything you say and do. Because it's being very, very mindful and conscious of what you're showing to the world and who you're being. So it's freedom for me. It's the colors. It's showing lifestyle, freedom. And then it's also showing health, money, and business. So it's thinking about content like, oh, let me show a workout. So I filmed a ton of workouts this weekend at my Airbnb. Hold on. Technical difficulties. A ton of workouts at my Airbnb. And I also filmed where else did I film? Oh, on the beach workouts. I also did some food shots. And then I also did some glimpses and shots at the event of money, of business, of community. So those are the things that run through my mind. It's community, it's energy, it's motivation, it's vision, it's health, money, business, it's passion, it's purpose. So it's making sure that I'm getting content on all those themes. So I hope that helped you guys just to get some ideas on how to shoot and what to do with content.